Alright, welcome back to Chip Theory. Today we're going to be talking about the key of D flat Dorian. This is an enharmonic key in the Ionian mode of D flat, which is relative to C sharp major. It's one of the major modes. Generally, the major scale has 7 sharps or 5 flats. And anytime you have 7 sharps, you have 5 flats. And the reverse is also true. Anytime you have 7 flats, you have 5 sharps. Something good to remember for these enharmonic keys on the D flats and C sharps, or the C flats and Bs, right? Around the circle of fifths. But here we've got the chips laid out from D flat all the way up to C. For our D flat Dorian scale. Again, being the second mode of the major scale, this note would be the second note of, you guessed it, C flat over here. So we're starting here on D flat for the Dorian mode. Again, the pattern of whole and half steps for Dorian mode is just a whole step, a half step, whole, 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 half, and whole. As you can see, it's an altered form of the major mode because we moved one whole step from the beginning and to the end. Another important thing to realize about the Dorian mode is that when you go up the scale of Dorian, it's the same as coming down from Dorian. So coming down, we also have a whole, half, whole, 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 half, whole. For the inverse of the reverse of the scale, some of the modes when you go up become other modes when you come down. For example, the Ionian mode on the way up is major scale, and when you're coming down, the inverse is the Phrygian mode pattern. So if you know the Ionian mode, you also know the Phrygian mode, if you can say it coming backwards, going up the Phrygian scale. For instance, the major scale is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. And the Phrygian mode is half, whole, 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 half, whole, whole. And you know that's just the reverse of the Ionian mode coming down, right? So if you can say your major scale coming down, the pattern, you know your Phrygian mode pattern. That's also true for Lydian and Locrian. They're inverse, and Mixolydian and Aeolian are also inverse patterns. The Dorian mode, however, which is the one we're talking about right now, is unique in that it is a mirror of itself. It is the same going up as it is coming down, which makes it unique for the major modes. So here, starting on D flat, we start with a major second. We need a whole step. So we have D flat to D, and then D to E flat is a half step. So we have a half step here from D flat to D, and a half step here from D to E flat, giving us our first whole step, D flat to E flat. Now we're looking for that half step. Now here we have D flat to C flat. Okay, since we know this is an enharmonic key of with 5 flats, we know it's also the second mode of the 7 flat key. We're going to be looking at flats. So C would be flat in the relative major. So I'm going to put a red chip here to denote that this is a white key that has been flatted one. For C to C flat, like that. So here we have D flat, whole step to E flat, half step to C flat. Now we're looking for a whole step. We have C flat to C as a half step, and C to D. I'm sorry, this is, I'm saying this wrong. This is F flat. Excuse me. Let's look at this again. F flat. D flat, E flat, F flat, not C flat, it's F flat. I'm saying it wrong. So F flat to G is a half step, F flat to F is a half step, and F to G flat is a half step. Or a whole step is going to be F flat to G flat. It's been a hot minute since I've looked at this. Okay. So here we have D flat, whole step to E flat, half step to F flat, whole step to G flat. Now from G flat we need another whole step. And G flat to G is a half step, and G to A flat is a half step. So G flat to A flat is a whole step. Here we're looking for another whole step from A flat to B flat, A flat to A is a half step, and A to B flat is a half step. A flat to B flat is a whole step. Now we're looking here at for a half step. B flat to B or C flat. This is your C flat. The other one was F flat, so we're going to use another red chip here. We know that everything is flat in D flat Dorian. So here's our C flat. B flat to C flat is our half step, and then our final whole step is C flat back to the octave D flat. Giving us our notes of the D flat Dorian scale: D flat to E flat, E flat to F flat to G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, and D flat. Coming down, our pattern is exactly the same. We have a whole step from D flat to C flat, half step from C flat to B flat, whole to A flat, whole to G flat, whole to F flat, half to E flat, and a whole back to D flat. So again, it's whole, half, whole, half, whole in both directions. Given the notes of our D flat Dorian mode, little scale, we can form our triads of the key. Our triads of the scale are going to fall on D flat, F flat, A flat, which is a minor chord, 3-4 minor. Our second triad of the D flat Dorian is going to be E flat, G flat, and B flat, which is minor. We're going to have our third position chord on F flat, A flat, and C flat, giving us an F flat major triad, 4-3. F flat to A flat is 4, and A flat to C flat is 3. Our fourth chord of the Dorian scale here will be G flat, B flat, and D flat, which is major. Fifth position chord is A flat, C flat, E flat, which is minor. Sixth position is B flat, D flat, and F flat, which is diminished. Our seventh position chord is C flat, E flat, and G flat, which is major. Okay. Using our triads, we can also do 7 chords built on each note of the Dorian mode scale. Again, these are going to be chords shared with its relative major modal key of Ionian with a C flat, but shifted to a different position. You can see here, we bring the C flat down we have a C flat major scale, C flat Ionian mode, C flat, D flat, E flat, F flat, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat. But when we start on the second note, we have a D flat Dorian mode, or a D flat major scale with a flat 3 and a flat 7, bringing our F down to F flat and our C down to C flat, which is what you do for all Dorian mode scales relative to their major scale. Okay, so the 7th chords, here we have a D flat minor 7, D flat, F flat, A flat, and C flat. Again, this is a 3-4-3 minor 7 chord, D flat minor 7. The 3s on this are going to be 2 plus 1. So on our scale, we're playing 2 half steps from D flat to E flat, and then 1 half step from E flat to F flat, or 3 half steps. And that's 2 plus 1. Here, this is also 2 plus 1 from A flat to C flat. 2 plus 1, A flat to B flat, and then B flat to C flat for the 3 half steps. Again, this is a 4 half steps, 3-4-3. Our second chord is going to be a minor 7 as well. It's identical in form, being a 3-4-3 to this one. However, its 3s are going to be 1 plus 2. This is a E flat, G flat, B flat, and D flat. Again, 1 plus 2, meaning E flat to F flat is 1 half step, and F flat to G flat is 2 half steps. So 1 plus 2 to get to our G flat. Again, the same thing here. On the B flat to D flat, you have B flat to C flat is 1 half step, and C flat to D flat is 2 half steps. 1 plus 2. These are 2 plus 1, and these are 1 plus 2s. Again, here on the third chord is going to be a major 7, F flat, A flat, C flat, and E flat. In major 7 chords are 4-3-4. Here it's on the 3rd position in Dorian. A major 7, 4-3-4. The 3 here is going to be a 2 plus 1. It's the A flat to C flat. 2 plus 1, A flat to B flat to C flat is 2 plus 1. So F flat, A flat, C flat, E flat, or the major 7 chord on the 3rd position. Our 4th chord of Dorian is going to be dominant 7, G flat, B flat, D flat, and F flat. G flat, B flat, D flat, and F flat, a dominant 7, G flat dominant 7. In this instance, it's a 4-3-3 spacing with a 1 plus 2, 3 here, and a 2 plus 1 here. G, B flat, D flat, F flat. Okay, our 5 chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is the A flat, C flat, E flat, and G flat. A flat, C flat, E flat, G flat is a minor 7. Again, it's unique in that it's different from these 2 minor 7s here. This was 2 plus 1s, these are 1 plus 2s for the 3s, and this one has both. It alternates. It's relative to the 6th chord of the major scale, and then it has a 2 plus 1 on the bottom and a 1 plus 2 on the top. So our A flat to C flat is 2 plus 1. A flat to B flat is 2, and B flat to C flat is 1 half step. And here, E flat to G flat, you have a half step from E flat to F flat, and then 2 half steps from F flat to G flat, making this a 1 plus 2. So 2 plus 1, 2 plus 2, and 1 plus 2 for this minor 7 chord. The 7th position is going to be B flat, D flat, F flat, and A flat, which is a half diminished 7 chord. B flat, D flat, F flat, and A flat. It's going to be a 3-3-4 spacing, giving that there's a 1 plus 2 from B flat to D flat, and a 2 plus 1 from D flat to F flat, and then a 2 plus 2 from F flat to A flat. Our 7th position chord of Dorian is going to be a major 7. Again, this is a relative major, C flat, major 7, C flat, E flat, G flat, and B flat, which is a 4-3-4 with a 1 plus 2 for the 3 in the middle. 1 plus 2 equals 3. E flat to F flat, and F flat to G flat. C flat, E flat, G flat, and B flat. Okay, those are your diatonic chords of D flat and Dorian in their respective positions. If this is like lane 1, it's going to be a minor 7. Lane 2 is going to be a minor 7. Lane 3 here is a major 7. Lane 4 is your dominant 7. Lane 5 here is your minor 7. Lane 6 is a half diminished 7, and lane 7 is a major 7. Let's talk about the inversions of these chords. We have D flat Dorian. We have a D flat minor 7, 3-4-3. We're going to bring the D flat up here. Now our inversion is, once again, for a minor 7, a 4-3-2 inversion, starting on F flat. F flat, A flat, C flat, D flat, 4-3-2, starting on F flat. You count the half steps. Bringing our F flat to the top, we have a 3-2-3 inversion, starting on A flat. A flat to C flat is 3, C flat to D flat is 2, and D flat to F flat is 3. So 3-2-3 inversion. And our third inversion is a 2-3-4 spacing, starting on C flat to D flat is 2, D flat to F flat is 3, and F flat to A flat is 4. Coming down is A flat, F flat, D flat, C flat, F flat, D flat, C flat, A flat, D flat, C flat, A flat, F flat, and C flat, A flat, F flat, D flat. Our second position chord is an E flat minor 7. Again, the same spacing, identical spacing of this, 3-4-3. The only difference being that the 3s are going to be 1 plus 2s instead of 2 plus 1s. So this is an E flat minor 7 chord. E flat, G flat, B flat, D flat. We're going to bring our E flat up to the top for a 4-3-2 position, inversion, in D flat Dorian. The second position here is an E flat minor 4-3-2 starting on G flat. G flat to B flat is 4, B flat and D flat is 3, and D flat to E flat is 2. The second inversion is going to be 3-2-3 spacing starting on B flat, D flat, E flat, and G flat. To our third inversion, 2-3-4 spacing, D flat, E flat, G flat, B flat. Coming down is B flat, G flat, E flat, D flat, G flat, E flat, D flat, B flat, E flat, D flat, B flat, G flat, and D flat, B flat, G flat, E flat. Our third position chord is a major 7, F flat major, 4-3-4 starting on F flat, A flat, C flat, and E flat. Again, this 3 here is a 2+1 spacing. Raising the F flat, we have a 3-4-1 starting on A flat, C flat, look at it again. F flat, A flat, C flat, E flat. Here, A flat, C flat, E flat, F flat. Sounds wrong about that. Should be 3-4-1. A flat, C flat is 3, C flat to E flat is 4, and E flat to F flat is 1. There we go. Second inversion, 4-1-4, starting on C flat, E flat, F flat, A flat. And third inversion, 1-4-3, starting on E flat, F flat, A flat, C flat. Coming down is C flat, A flat, F flat, E flat, A flat, F flat, E flat, C flat, F flat, E flat, C flat, A flat, and E flat, C flat, A flat, F flat, or F flat major 7, 4-3-4. Our fourth position is going to be a dominant 7, a G flat 7, 4-3-3. Again, all our dominant 7s have a 1+2 and a 2+1 for these 3s here. So it goes 2+2, 1+2, and 2+1. Here on the G flat, B flat, D flat, F flat, we have a 4-3-3 spacing to a 3-4-2, 3-3-2, starting on B flat, D flat, F flat, G flat, to a 3-2-4, starting on D flat, F flat, G flat, E flat, to a 2-4-3, starting on F flat, G flat, E flat, D flat. Coming down is D flat, E flat, G flat, F flat, B flat, D flat, F flat, I'm sorry, D flat, G flat, F flat, B flat. Again, G flat, F flat, D flat, B flat, and F flat, D flat, B flat, G flat. Or fourth position, dominant 7, G flat 7. Fifth position is A flat minor 7, A flat, C flat, E flat, G flat. Again, this is a 2 plus 1 on the bottom and a 1 plus 2 on the top. A flat minor 7, A flat, C flat, E flat, G flat, do a 4-3-2 inversion, C flat, E flat, G flat, A flat, the 3-2-3, starting on E flat, G flat, A flat, C flat, the 2-3-4, starting on G flat, A flat, C flat, E flat. Coming down is E flat, C flat, A flat, G flat, C flat, A flat, G flat, E flat, A flat, G flat, E flat, C flat, and G flat, E flat, C flat, A flat. Our sixth chord is going to be our B flat half diminished, or B flat minor 7 flat 5. Again, this is a 3-3-4. Minor 7 half diminished have 1 plus 2, 2 plus 1, and 2 plus 2 for their intervals. 3-3-4 spacing. B flat minor 7 flat 5 is B flat, D flat, F flat, A flat. Here we have a 3-4-2 position, starting on D flat, F flat, A flat, B flat, to the 4-2-3, starting on F flat, A flat, B flat, D flat, to a 2-3-3, starting on A flat, B flat, D flat, and F flat. Coming down is F flat, D flat, B flat, A flat, D flat, B flat, A flat, F flat, B flat, A flat, F flat, D flat, and A flat, F flat, D flat, B flat. Finally, our seventh chord is a major 7, C flat major 7, 4-3-4. Again, it's a 1 plus 2 between the E flat and G flat. E flat to F flat and F flat to G flat is 1 plus 2. 4-3-4. C flat, E flat, G flat, B flat, to a 3-4-1 position. E flat, G flat, B flat, C flat, to a 4-1-4, starting on G flat, B flat, C flat, E flat, to the 1-4-3 inversion, starting on B flat, C flat, E flat, G flat. Coming down is G flat, E flat, C flat, B flat, E flat, C flat, B flat, G flat, C flat, B flat, G flat, E flat, and B flat, G flat, E flat, C flat. Again, these are your diatonic chords of the Dorian mode, D flat Dorian. You have the D flat minor 7, E flat minor 7, F flat major 7, G flat dominant 7, A flat minor 7, B flat half diminished 7, and C flat major 7.